Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the time of the year with a lot of excitement because PRS is back and we are back at Navarra circuit with a new season, new car. It's the Lara IR-18 Indycar car. Yeah, Indycar car. And we have 19 drivers on the track. Qualifying is about to start right now. We've done a little bit of a testing. I think the stream should be in a higher quality. And talking about Hua, with me today is Juan. Hello.
Oh, wow, what a segue. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone.
And we have one more person, very special person here with us. Alex. Hello.
Alex.
Hello.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
You can say if you want.
Yeah, what am I supposed to say?
Don't be shy, man.
Absolute perfection.
Yeah, and my name is Mikołaj Jaskulski, and I have a pleasure to just show you the most fun 1 hour 20 minutes, I think, you can spend your Sunday with. So yeah. What we have right now, we have a brand new car. It has a push-to-pass system, as I was reminded by Juan before we started the stream. And it's a pretty interesting car with pretty interesting handling. I think the handling is quite weird.
Yeah. So, let's talk about numbers. So, 550 horsepower, and with push to pass, it goes to 700. It's a 2.2 liter V6 engine turbo, and the maximum fuel that you can carry in total it's 70 liters, aka 18.5 gallons. You have to play quite a big strategy because you are forced in this series to change to the other compound. So we have two. We have the primary, which is the harder compound, and that one is about 7/10 lower than the second one, the alternate, which is what the drivers are using for qualifying. So, and also, at the start of the race, these cars have no tire heaters. So, whenever you're starting the race, you have to be extra careful. You are really, really heavy. You have extra 70 kilos. And you have to be aware all the time because as soon as you go way too much on the throttle on the first gear and second, you're spinning and you're causing a crash in the first few turns of this track.
There's also one more interesting fact is that those alternate tires are extremely soft. So even if you have like any micro wheel spin or any lockup, it's gonna lose grip entirely for like 3 laps, and then you have to wait for it to cool down and to average out the heat, the temperature. So I think it's very crucial that they really keep it like nice and simple, and just don't push too hard on the first lap. Put some temperature into the tires, and then they can push.
We have a couple of drivers establishing their times with Charles Bertrand, of course. Who else leading right now with 1:23.0. I think it's a really fast time from him. Am I right?
Sorry to interrupt you, Mosquito. It's not showing on stream.
What is not showing on stream?
I'm currently watching the stream. It doesn't show either the current camera. So if you're watching any car, we're just looking at the main straight.
On the. Are you correct? Because I watched the stream and we follow Charles Bertrand.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Oh, it is on my.
You're probably looking at something. It's okay. Can you check, guys, if people can hear us and everything? It's more of a test stream today than actual one, but I want to be sure that everything is perfect because I don't want any problems for the rest of the season. So can you just check on your computer if you can hear? I can hear. Yeah. Okay. Good. We're fine.
My bad. It was on my end.
What happened?
Yeah, I have. Exactly on the second screen the actual stream from the browser, so I'm sure that we've done the right thing. Okay, I think and the quali is a solo one. I think we've stayed with this one, right? Or
yes,
3 full laps in which The first one is a throwaway. The second one kind of is. The most important one is the third one, with the tires already
Okay,
up temp. They should be able to set between the 22s and 23s. To Bertrand with a 22 mid, he could go faster. I think he can go to 22.1 around there. I don't know about the rest.
Perfect. And if you wonder why we have a kind of different commentator squad today, it's mostly because this gentleman right here, Miguel Soto, is on the track, as well as this mighty gentleman and his teammate, actually, Mateusz Stefan Wąsik, mighty Polish menace, and he has actually, I think, looking quite okay. He doesn't have a time right now. He has, it's P7 for him. So your favorite Skits commentator made it into top 10 right now.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad. I'm impressed.
23.9.
Wait.
Nice.
It's, there it's really Gabriel. Nice. Then we have L Dank, currently on P2, but he's still whole second behind Bertrand.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
1.108 behind the Mister himself, Charles Bertrand, who will probably be just start the race. If he doesn't get wrecked in the first few turns, he's just gonna pull away and just forget about everyone else.
Also, I think it is a good time to do some livery appreciation, as we have new cars and new drivers. I think Boris Liposzczak, I think I'm saying it correctly. I think he has this weird S and C there, so it's pronounced correctly, I think. He is a new driver on the grid, I think. I haven't seen him before. And I think Leandro Juker, he's a new one as well.
As well as Duban Capote, yeah.
Yeah. It's nice. It's really good to see some new faces, new liveries, and some changes at the top, as Gabriel Jones established P2, and then behind him is Mateusz Wąsik. So it's very close to Gabriel. It's less than 2 times. Oh, it's really interesting. And I think we are not going to see much more laps.
Yeah, no. 2 minutes left on clock.
Oh,
it just seems like it's all over. Yep.
Maybe Christian Brian Hill is finishing the lap? Is it possible?
No, he's on his 4th lap. He's not.
Is he? Because like the game shows like 4 on 3 to everyone, not to the searching driver, I think.
Oh, okay.
So.
I think I saw someone with 3 laps out of 3. Like when you were
Yeah.
scrolling down, I saw a change. So I think it's like maybe 4 person as well.
Yeah, he's going to the pits. But
Yeah,
like,
it's 4th.
the fun thing about this track, it's like it's not the easiest track to overtake. It has a very technical corners. I think the whole section from T1 to T4 is a quite interesting one, because it is like the second and the third corner is quite continuous in a way. So we might see some spins, as some people might be very trigger happy with a throttle pedal. And I think since the track is pretty narrow, I think we might see some, maybe not the typical processions, but like we might see some trains here and there and some defensive driving. Am I correct, guys? You know the track a little bit better.
Yeah, for sure. And we also gotta consider the fact that this track has a lot of elevation changes. So any like mistakes can like either increase the chance of spinning like drastically because of how much the grip changes. It's a pretty crazy track, I would say.
Yeah. Usually with this kind of track, you have to be really, really aware of, if you do a mistake here, it's gonna have consequences into the next one, aka be really careful on turn 3, because if you screw up that one, you screw up the whole runoff into turn 6. So there are plenty of overtaking chances in a way that is, for example, hard braking zones, for example, at the very end of the back straight. And for the sequence of turn 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's going to be really hard, just mostly because the racing line is all over the place. You have, for example, the first turn that you either take wide or take it on the inside. But if you really want to have a great exit in turn 3, you really have to go nearly outside of the curve in turn 2. Otherwise, you're just not going to make it. Braking is really hard as well, because you're braking while turning. Either if you're going side by side, someone has to pull away. Otherwise, you're not going to make it through, either 2 wide or 3 wide.
And if I'm being correct, we are going to start under the safety car, right? So it's
Yep, rolling start.
Rolling start. Perfect.
Can we check whether is everyone starting on the primary or the alternate tire compound?
Do you have a chance to check it, Juan? 'Cause
I am checking it right now.
Perfect.
So, for the cars that are currently on track, I can see Gabriel Jones is on primary, Wasik is on alternate, Dunk is on primary, Shady is on primary, Ryan is on alternate, Boris is on primary, Carter is on alternate, Olivier is on alternate, but they can be switching in any moment now because they are not really. Oh, there we go. Now I got the data on Bertrand. Bertrand is on primary, as well as Gabriel Jones.
Okay, so it's gonna be interesting. And Vanshik, on which one is?
Washik is on alternate, so
Alternate.
the softer tire.
So he might have a chance then at the start, I think.
So the difference is about 6 tenths per lap, and that usually is with like quality trim. So we have to be really careful, at least for the 50 laps. Wasik will have a great advantage since it's a softer compound. He will get those tires into it faster, and he might have an alright chance to overtake either Gabriel or Bertrand if he plays his car correctly.
I'm really impressed. If this is how we start the preseason, then I'm just really excited for for the rest of it, because right now it's going really good. And as you can see, Gabriel Jones in a kinda camo pattern Red Bull livery. It is, I think, inspired by those patterns you would see on ships during the Second World War, which was to just change the perception and the optics of the car. But the nerd time will be in a second, since we have to start right now. And I think, here we go, green, Charles Bertrand with a slightly not so great start, since Gabriel Jones is less than a tenth behind him. But he pulls out after the first corner. I think there have been some kind of a collision, or maybe not. Some drivers just changed the places. We will see. There was a crash involved Oli Nemeth. We will see in a moment.
I've also noticed Wasiga lost one position from the great start. I think he does have a great start.
Oh, crash behind. Christian Hill going around.
Oh!
That looked like a brutal one, but I think we'll be still running since it's less than 5 cars. And then we have Gabriel Jones going side by side with Eldang. Gabriel sticking it down the inside, while Earl is on his outside. Now he's gonna have an advantage, I think, there. Oh!
That was close.
Yeah, this track is really interesting, because you think you can just manage to sneak in, but then the corner just turns into 90-degree, and then you are like, oh god, what have I done? Which is probably what Mateusz is trying to not say, as he is about to approach Eldang behind him, and to retake that sweet P3. And there's, I think, a lockup in the back. And there's, yeah.
Yeah, Christian Brian Hill
Christian-
dropping back again. He just lost the place to Caleb.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a insane hit.
Oh, bloody hell.
that didn't look nice at all. And there was Shady Ahmed. They're losing a position, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
losing it to Ryan Whitlock
Yeah, he
there.
is. I'm not used to see him in the gold livery. I still see him in the Ferrari blue one, so it's gonna take a while. Oh,
Oh,
there's
Kawasaki.
it's Brock Whiteman in the background, a new driver, I think.
No,
Oh.
that's my teammate. No.
No.
As Wasik is through air dunk, he just overtook him. Now he's on the chase for Gabriel Jones.
And let me switch to Ryan Whitlock. As Adam,
Multiple lockups. Sorry.
yeah, no. It's the same thing I wanted to say. As
Oh.
Adam is locking up, and now Ryan is trying to sneak in, and he is, I think, in front of this one. He is as well, but then we have Shady Ahmed in the background. The gold car. There are some changes.
Ooh, Wasik is through.
Yeah.
Wasik is through on Gabriel Jones.
That would be a perfect time for him to just run away with this tire advantage.
So it's looking really good for the Suomi Think Racing, I think that's the correct name, which is Shalbatron, Mateusz Wąsik actually, and then Miguel Soto is P11, so not the greatest run for the Colombian driver, but still he gained 3 positions. So
There's
maybe
a lot of people struggling with the tires. Everyone's locking up.
yeah, and Miguel is just visiting the sidelines there.
Ooh, Gabriel, look at the chase that he has. He's got all those cars are behind. Earl Dunk, Ryan Whitlock, Adam Ahmad, Shady Ahmad, Boris Lipushek, and Carter Cross as well. They're all just behind him, waiting for a chance to pounce.
It's a really nice camera though, like the shape of the car, wow, I love it. And I think, yeah, there's maybe not what Gabriel exactly has behind him, but I think what Ryan and Shady have, it's a little bit more scary.
Ooh, there might be a battle here. Adam versus Shady. Shady on the inside. Ooh, massive move there for Shady. Congrats on saving that one. Jesus.
Yeah, the racing so far is a good one. If we forget about the mysterious hit we saw on the stream. And this is Carter Krause making a move on Ollie. And I think it's a good time to do a replay to see what happened at the start to Ollie. Let me see. No, it's a couple of laps. It's quali, I think. So yeah, this one, sorry, I think. No. So I don't know. Or it was Caleb maybe. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry
So
to interrupt you. We
that-
have a fight.
Sorry.
Yeah, Ryan Whitlock versus Gabriel Jones versus Earl Dunk. Into turn 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, perfect. I've
Really
made,
around the outside.
I've made the highlight, so we can come back to that fight. Ryan sneaking down the inside. Is he gonna find the pace? Oh, he's almost losing the rear. What I've heard from, I think, Shao, if you just do small half spin like that one, you can even lose 1 second. So it's really terrifying. Oh, Gabriel leaving just enough of space, but it looked like almost he lost the control over the car and oh my god.
Oh.
That's gonna overheat, alright.
Oh, and he has a lot of cars behind him. So Gabriel is kinda like having a duck hound behind him. He's a duck and all the hunters are behind him. This one probably goes to a worst commentary ever. Oh, lock up from Adam in front. I wonder how long those tires gonna last, as all the drivers are locking up, as you observed, quite a lot.
Yeah, it's not gonna be a fun one, for at least on the start for alternatives. Alternatives really start to drop down. It's like a cliffhanger. They are not really known for having the endurance, at least.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's a no, you can continue, but it's a really close one, as Shady and Gabriel are battling, and Gabriel almost losing
Not
it.
again.
Oh. Yeah, this is what I said. Those
He's really
corners are.
struggling.
Yeah, and those corners are very specific. Like, you think you can just manage to go there, you just go on a throttle, almost spinning. It's crazy. I love this track so much. It's interesting. It's not the most typical track you can think of racing in a bigger Formula car, but I think it works.
Yeah. It's just a really technical track, to be honest, because you have your few in between high-speed corners, but you also have those really hard braking points. Let's see if Gabriel can defend this one.
Wait.
He's able to.
Sorry, I was looking at Ole as
But yeah,
he is in the
it's
plane.
Gabriel versus Carter, yeah. But so far, now that things have established, so let's look. Bertrand is up ahead. His last lap was at 25.1, so he's clear and away. Wasik still on the alternate. He should be looking really soon into switching the tire. And even though he's on a faster compound, his last lap was 1.2 seconds slower than Bertrand. Absolute insanity.
He's like 7.5 seconds in front. It's as long as the game is not gonna do any harm to him, it's, I think, a done deal.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
a lot
keep
of
seeing these
lockups.
lockups. Yeah, go ahead.
No. that was my entirety what I was going to say. Oh, look up, and then I'm finished. It's really interesting because, like, it's not the Monaco or Hungaroring level of hard to overtake circuits, but it's more like if you can keep your line, if you can keep your tires in a good shape, and you can keep the consistent lap times, I think you are fine. But if you just try to just do a little bit too much, like try to do one more move too much, one more braking zone too late, you can ruin the tires, you can crash, you can spin. Oh, and somebody's going off. It's Adam. Yeah.
Ryan Whitlock on Adam. Sorry to say. Yeah, Adam trying to defend from the outside right now. Ryan Whitlock just passed them. He went around the corner 3 times. Oh! Nearly touched there.
I don't think
Almost went to the back of
Ryan.
Ryan.
It was L who passed Adam. Ryan is in front 3.5 seconds. So yeah.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry. It's just
Oh,
small
oh,
correction.
there goes Adam.
Oh, I think Gabriel is struggling a little bit. Another half spin there on the straight. You can see that the rear is really reactive. It's very interesting to see.
Oh, we have a crash just ahead of the Charbitron.
Is he?
Oh, that's the car going wild. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I think it's a good time to show him for the first time of the stream.
Yeah, true. Run away and forget about everyone else.
But this guy is not letting us to just rest. Gabriel Jones behind Carter Krause. They are just battling for the entirety of the race. We are almost 10 laps in. Almost 1/4 of the race. And they are still battling. They cannot separate from each other. And they give absolute best as Carter is locking up. Gabriel had to just counter it. And there was a
car.
Yeah, it's... I think it's Ryan Taylor.
Yeah, correct. It is Ryan Taylor on the in the infield.
We are getting better with it, boys. The absolute peak of a commentary as Ali Mehmet is behind Shady. Oh, almost a crash.
Both went wide.
Are they brothers? I never asked. Shady and Adam.
I think they are.
I
Are they?
I don't know.
They
I don't
are.
know. I don't want to be like for sure because we had two Oliviers and one was a father, other was a son. So it's
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, you mean Jack and Anta?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you never know. You never know.
Oh, okay, okay.
Chat today is an absolutely silent. I would love some wild commentary, but I guess we won't get any comments from them, so we have to do the job ourselves.
Yeah.
Is this a livery from like 2022 Williams? Am I being correct?
No, I think that's just the Williams Esports team.
Okay.
Like, I mean.
Yeah, but it's
someone-
Sofina, I think, and it's the Brilliant. Yeah, I think it's the last Latifi's car.
Oh, but I said that because someone in IndyCar chat asked about where they could find some references for the IndyCar livery for Williams Esports. But let's shut up about that and focus on Gabriel Jones.
Oh, I love this corner so much. Like, you think you can go flat out, but if you just stay down the inside, you have to control. Oh, we have a
Little ghost
Internet
action.
connection.
yeah, or we have ghost intervention basically. The X-Files stuff here.
Carter going wide. You really struggle on the edge of this corner because there are bumps just in the middle of on the apex, and if you accelerate way too hard coming out of second and third, you're gonna spin, at least on low fuel.
And I feel like Gabriel's probably putting a lot of pressure on Carter, just like sitting right behind his rearview mirror. So every time he goes in the corner, you just see him behind, just ready to like dive whenever he can, whenever he finds the opportunity.
We are on board with Tyler Hohapner behind, as involved as well in the fight, half a second behind Leandro Joker. But it doesn't look like he is about to make a move in a near future. Although,
he
yeah,
might.
Leandro
He
made a
might.
move. Push to pass is on.
EC gonna. Oh, he might go for it. Right here. Oh,
Oh,
What a
absolutely!
clean-
Full speed there.
what a send.
Uh,
Brilliant move. Brilliant.
it's absolutely perfect. I love it. Let's move to Gabriel.
Oh, sorry about that. I just wanted to say it's just a smoke fest at turn 3. Somebody just so many lockups.
Yeah, it's a lockup fest. I think it's good to establish as well that this race is like we have one race, we don't have a sprint race, so it's a little bit different format than the last time, right?
Correct. It's an hour 50 maximum, and it's 41 laps. Should be 41 laps.
Yes.
So we're just looking at a combined sprint plus feature, really.
Juan, do you know how long these alternate tires last? Like how many laps in this track?
I do not know, but it doesn't even get close to half of what the primary can hold, really.
Mm-hmm. So when do you expect them to like start pitting?
We should check
Soon?
for reference. For example, Wasik, since he's the first car on the alternate, he's actually right now faster than Bertrand, 3/10 faster, but that doesn't imply that Bertrand is not doing some tire saving, because we actually not know what the strategy for him is going to be. He'll probably try to hold out the primary as long as he can, since he has a 10-second cushion. But anything can happen. We have a long train from 3rd to 11th. They are all within 10 seconds, especially from 7th to 10th. It's gonna be going down between Wasik, at least for the alternate drivers, Wasik, Whitlock, and yeah, both of those guys. Right now, Earl Dunk just behind them, going nearly a 10th faster on the primary. But it's up to debate. I think we should be seeing some stops around lap 20, 25, at least from the alternate guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we have another bingo to check. Shal is writing on the chat, Wąsik my goat. So yeah, he's texting during driving, which is not what I want to promote, but yeah.
When you're at that level, it just comes off easy.
No,
Wait, Juan, you recorded yourself. Sorry.
No, we don't promote that stuff. You can say.
No, like I remember Juan recording himself while driving, talking about
yeah,
while he was doing the draft. So I guess you're like on top of that level as well, like you're just built different.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the pure peak of being a responsible adult. And speaking about one, Mateusz is right now a responsible teammate, as he is keeping all the danger behind him, 2 seconds actually. And I think Ryan is on pace with him, but if he keeps his stint unchanged, I think Wąsik can have a little bit of an advantage in the later stage, right? Because he's on the alternate, but is Ryan on the alts? Yeah, he is.
Correct. Ryan's on the alternate.
Okay, so
to be fair, Ryan might have a worse tower because he's gone through 4 cars. He had to overtake 4 other cars.
There's another lockup from Mateusz.
Yeah, he had a lockup front and rear right as well. So,
and his absolute best right now, 124.7, while Wąsik did 125.3, which is 6/10 of a difference, and now it's almost a second of a gap between those two. 1.4, 1.3. He's getting closer. Is he gonna get closer with next few corners as we are approaching turn 9 right now?
We have a car off just ahead. Let's be careful. It's Joshua Barr just ahead with a Ferrari.
Oh, that's the one that bumped someone else on turn 3, I think, like on the start of the race. I wonder what happened to him.
I believe he spun. Let me check.
Did you get damaged? I mean, it was a pretty hard hit, so.
And he is at the back as well.
Oh, he checking back on the replay. He just spun off after turn 9. He went onto the curve and accelerated way too hard on the exit.
You mean this one? Yeah.
Yep,
Yep, correct.
that's why.
But let's move to Ryan Whitlock, as he's 4 tenths behind Wąsik, and I think he is about to do a little bit of an overtake, as he looks superbly better in last 2 or 3 laps. 124.8 was his previous lap, while Wąsik did 126.2. Not the greatest lap from a Polish driver.
And I really think that those lap time differences puts like a really huge mental stress on like the drivers themselves, because every time when I look on the leaderboard and I see someone behind me who's like doing, I don't know, like 4 tenths a lap faster than me, then I know I'm gonna be screwed. So like it's gonna make me stress more, and I'll be like distracted, and I'll be thinking about like everything else. Like I think that plays a lot of in terms of like mentality wise.
And I think like if you just do the if you see somebody doing a lockup in front of you, for example, because he's scared of the car behind and he does a mistake, you are just putting a lot of pressure. Okay, I have to overtake, this is my chance, and then you can do a mistake. So it's like the whole chain reaction. So very close.
Yeah, for sure.
What happened? I was just sorry to interrupt. We just saw for the first few stops, at least from Duban Capote. He just stopped. He's already 2 laps into his stint. But Boris came out of the pits, spun it on turn 3, and towed out.
Oh!
Oh!
Mateusz making a mistake
No!
and letting Ryan through. That might be a game changer for the rest of the race. This is what I'm saying. If you're just under pressure, it is easy to make a mistake. And if you are putting a pressure, then you have to be also very cautious. But now Ryan is under pressure. Less than a second from Wąsik, and he is. I think he still has a couple of push to passes.
Ooh!
Let me see. If we can. Oh!
More and more
Wąsik
lock
is
up.
really struggling. He's gonna pay. Yeah.
He is.
The stress is really putting tolls on him.
Also, the pit entry is not good.
Super tight.
Super tight.
We're on board with Earl Dank, who is currently P3 on the primary compound. Passing in the pit lane, which promotes Leandro to P7. Yeah.
I believe Wąsik pushed way too hard, trying to catch up to at least Bertrand, trying to maintain a pace.
Or maybe
I
just
think
trying
once
to just you know, like escape from the car behind him, basically, like run away, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't think he will get Bertrand, but maybe
No.
maybe he
Bertrand
was
is on
trying
his
to
own
make a
lead.
gap to P3 basically, so he can just cruise for the rest of the race, but it didn't work. Sorry for the interrupt, but yeah, that's my theory.
Oh, it is fine. It is fine. It is fine. It just, I didn't see it coming because Ryan Whitlock had to overtake many other cars. He is the one with almost the most overtakes. That will go to Tyler, that has gone up 7 places. But yeah, I expected Wąsik, since he was in cleaner air, to be able to maintain better the tires, but I guess not.
Oh, Gabriel is teleporting.
Ooh.
It's not looking good. Oh, and somebody is going off. It's I think was it Leandro?
Might be Carter.
I believe so, Leandro, yes.
Oh, the wrong camera. Sorry. Okay, I think we can say it now that PRS still handles things better than the TV director from F1.
Oh, today.
Ooh.
Oh, today
Is that just back
we
marker?
saw. Yeah, I think so. Today we saw a Ferrari pit stop which was labeled as a replay, but it was a race. So I think if they do the same mistake as I did, then we are on the same level, right?
I mean,
for sure.
yeah, with their multi-million-dollar setup, yeah.
And like with 2 cheap monitors, Stream Deck, and 1 Blue Yeti microphone, and 2 guys
And 3
from
idiots.
the... Yeah, no.
Yeah. No?
No, you are actually very competent. I don't have knowledge about the car and the track as you have, guys. And then Shady is going to the pit lane. Shady or Shady? I think
Shady.
Shady? It's Shady?
You've been saying Shady like for the whole last season, so I guess he's fine with
Okay,
it.
so it's really Shady.
Why is he pitting with primary solid? I thought like maybe you can extend the stint a bit longer.
Maybe he was under a lot of pressure, as you can see him spinning, going off, fighting, etc. Maybe the tires are dead. I think you said that if you just push a little bit too much, then the tires are just gone. So maybe he did that. Oh, there's a change. Oh, it's not a change. There's a pit lane exit as Wąsik is right now P10. And he has a lot of work to do.
Careful, your shot just ahead, right here. There you go.
Adam making a move. And losing a position. Again, and Tyler
what
going
the?
Tyler going wide. What the hell's going
Okay.
on?
It's a really
Cool.
interesting racing line, okay?
Oh, massive spin behind from Joshua. He
Mm.
almost took out Shady there.
Took out?
Yeah, I mean he spun up. Yeah, you're gonna see now. Ooh,
Maybe not
a
quite
bit
almost,
later.
but
No?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think Shady is nowhere near him.
Maybe I was overreacting.
Your schizo moment of a stream right now. We done that.
Yeah.
He
Look, I'm playing American football. I'm losing the neurons after each match I do.
here's your pills, Juan. You can take them.
Oh, fuck.
And talking about the pills, there's your favorite Colombian there, going side by side with Duvan Capote. Is in front.
I cannot believe you just segue. Pills. Oh, Capo.
Oh no! I took him out too.
Let me see on the replay.
Ah, that's just unlucky.
It's a little
You
bit
think
of
he's gonna
a
report that?
Hulkenberg moment from today's race, and then there's Shady fighting with L. Still, they have a lot of interesting responses on the track. I would say they just change positions, they just go side by side, they just push a little bit too hard. And you can talking about pushing a little bit too hard. Wąsik did lock up again in front of him.
What the hell? How did Wasik get up to P5?
Pit stop.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm dumb.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
not good.
I
He's
forgot.
not good.
Yeah. Oh, and Adam is going in. Yep, Adam is in.
Another
Oh no!
lockup.
Oh, what a save! What a save!
Is it your teammate?
What a save! Who?
Yeah, L. Or not, because he said, oh no. Yeah, it was not to be.
No.
Okay.
I think only Brock
Ooh.
is in my team that's driving right now.
Don't tell me around the outside.
Oh,
Oh.
he's gonna do it.
Wow.
Captain Morgan, we have to have all the hands
Oh,
on
the Captain
deck
Queen.
as we
What an
have a
overtake.
little bit of a battle here.
Around the outside of the whole section. Jeez. Shady. Come on.
Shade is flying, absolutely flying today.
Shady got some hefty plums, I gotta say. Just for going for that move.
Juan, do you think like 2 stops are possible in this one, or you just go on 1 stop?
I actually don't know. I actually don't know because I wasn't able to put together many long stints, at least for practice of this race. We might see a two-stop, like a primary alternate, because going on primary twice doesn't really make sense.
Or it's
Yeah, it's just too much. Sorry,
no,
it's too much wear.
I was about to say, like, things not looking good for Wąsik, as he is under a lot of pressure from El Dank, and he is constantly locking up or just struggling with controlling the car. And as you can see, he loses a position again. Oh, a close one from both drivers here.
And by the way, we have to point out that. Oh, never mind. I'll shut up. Carter into the inside. Jesus, Carter. I just wanted to point out that for this race we had both a quality setup and a race setup provided by Bertrand. It could be possible that Wozek forgot to switch and is running on a quality setup, but with race fuel. I do not know. Maybe that's the reason why he's locking up so much.
Well, you can't really change the fuel if it's fixed. So
I don't
he has
is
to
it
use
fixed?
the phrase. Yeah, it's fixed. You can't
Yeah,
change it.
it's fixed, so I don't think it's possible, man.
Oh, my bad then.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good analogy, I guess. It's a good thesis.
you know, we can just make an excuse for the brainnet moment and just him looking up. Yeah, it's really interesting, and I think Caleb Hoffling is having a little bit of a conversation with Tyler in front of him, and he's like, "Hey, maybe you can let me pass, man. Maybe I can do a move there." And Tyler is not moving anywhere, so it's push to pass time.
Nice and easy.
Wasn't even
Actually, so maybe?
challenged.
Ooh, almost.
It's really interesting how all the grid is actually fighting. Like, we don't have a that intense of a battle, but if it happens, it's a really close racing, and I think that things settled down a little bit after the first pit stop round. I don't think that will be second one, but you know, you never know. Maybe there will be some safety car moment or something. There was a little bit of a concern, sorry Juan, but just let me finish. There was a little bit of a concern before that round, I think, about if the racing quality will be good, and there will be crashes, etc. Because the car is, I think, slightly faster than the Super Formula and slightly more reactive. But I think things are looking good so far, with Earl making a mistake as well as Shady. You can continue, Juan, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to point out. The Indycar is quite the raw car. Not a lot of downforce. I mean, it does have quite the amount of downforce, but it's not like the refined downforce that you might find in a Super Formula. It's quite the brutalist type of American downforce, you know? That kind of downforce that you say, oh, it's gonna turn, but it's not gonna turn nicely, let's say.
Yeah, but so far, like the racing we can see, it's not that much of a problem. It's almost clean, almost respectful. Like, we can see a lot of like fights into the T1, which is a quite tricky one, and we didn't see many crashes there, so mostly spins. So I think things looking good so far in the preseason. I hope it stays good when the higher stakes are there, but like those guys are not any easier in the no prize race. They're just putting absolute best, fighting a lot, and having a lot of fun, I think, as Adam is going to the pit lane right now. Again? He's like 4 laps in.
Yeah, 4 laps in. Why?
He forgot fuel,
Probably.
or do you need to pay for fuel?
I mean, it's better for you to distribute the fuel load, but
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he forgot. Like I do that all the time.
yeah.
I forgot to either change the tire or just change fuel, and I have to go back again. It's dumb. It's a silly
also-
mistake.
Yeah. Also, Mosquito, I forgot to point out.
Yeah.
Next round, the first round of the season, it's gonna be an even tighter track. It's Laguna Seca.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So it's and it's quite a fast track with this car. It's gonna be quite interesting because if we have a full 35 car grid for that race, oh boy, we're gonna be in for a good one.
Especially at the corkscrew. I think that there will be a lot of interesting lines there. Like you don't usually want to overtake there, but as we've seen in the Indycar and the kart, the champ car, a lot of. If there is an opportunity, you go for a move. So we might see some crazy fights over there. But before we move to the next round, let us finish this one as crazy. Speaking about crazy battles, Caleb and Leandro are still in a very close companion to each other. Now I wouldn't say it's a friendly one, as I think Caleb will perform an attack in the next corner, and there he is, nice and easy, sticking down the inside, closing a door slightly there, but making the lock up. Oh! Leandro is quite pushy there, quite aggressive. He is looking for a, maybe that's my spot, but Caleb was a little bit all over the place there, to be honest, so he
What
stays in
happened to
front.
Tanner Toad? Huh?
Let's go back.
Tyler has towed away. Was he the car that went wide at the back shot right there when you saw them?
Back shot.
Yeah.
He just stays.
Oh, what?
Oh, just outright bye-bye, I guess.
Maybe he forgot
Maybe
about the
something broke. Something broke on his pedals, his wheel. Maybe.
Yeah, might be. You never know. We'll probably
We're
know
not
after
fuel.
this. Yeah, this is what I'm wondering. Maybe he forgot about the fuel.
So I guess it's a common mistake.
It's better to do it in the round 0 than in the round 1.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Or round 1, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The one
I
and
mean, it's
only.
such a shame. Yeah, it's such a shame that Tyler had to pull over because he was really doing such a good job. He was up 7 places from where he started. He was keeping up with the cars ahead. But yeah, it's a shame. Better luck for round 1.
And Miguel, I think, is on the outlap. Yeah, he is with the fresh tires till the end. On the primes. It's good to see him back on the track. He's probably happy that this track doesn't have the gravel runoffs being quite brutal, so he probably enjoys them.
Thankfully, he cannot be assigned to the safety car role, so he cannot spin.
Yeah, but was it? Yeah, I think it was in the Indycar in AF where he was he had such a magnetic relationship with a gravel that he got beached like a couple of times, and then he switched to the safety car, and yeah, I think he was
Singapore.
fine. He didn't spin. No, Singapore was with a Super Formula, I think. So it.
But he did spin with the safety car there. He was the safety car.
Yeah. But it was the different season, so at least he had a little bit, of a break
Yeah, true.
to do both.
But I'll never forgive I'll never forget about that because I also responsible as a safety guy. You already know that.
Okay, forget, not forgive. Good. He's like, I will
Yeah.
never forgive him. He's bad at the safety car. Yeah, it's like you had one job, and I will never forgive you. And it's exactly this. And I hope that Shady will forgive L, as L is making a clean move there. Yeah, by transitions from the talking gibberish to the race commentary, they are just getting better. And I think also what is getting better is Charles. He's still with not a comprehensible pace to the rest of the grid, still faster than the rest of the grid, and still being the most consistent driver, 22 seconds in front of Ryan Whitlock. And he done the pit stop at the same exact time as him. He, okay.
Okay, let's not get into the gender battles. Okay?
English is a hard thing, okay? It's Polish is less complicated.
Okay. Okay. Mosquito.
Forgot about French.
No. But you know the thing with Polish, because if you say a surname the wrong way, you're just gonna cast a spell. You know that.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, the surnames in Poland, for example, they have gender. So you have like the most common ending is a ski, but it can be ska. For example, if you are a woman, right? So it's like my name is like Jaskulski, so that the female will be Jaskulska, basically. So it's a little bit of a gender magic there. So yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, femboy mosquito. Okay.
No, I'm not a fanboy. Don't do that one. Because I will send you to the oblivion. And here is Gabriel Jones making a move on Wojcik. Wojcik struggling a little bit on the curb. Oh! Was that a contact?
Where'd you go?
What happened?
Where did okay, nothing happened. And wait.
Come on, Juan, do the thing with the cottonized job.
That was
my
cold
God.
brown, for sure.
I thought he got contact. He got disqualified. I thought that's what happened.
Where did he come from? Where did he go?
Oh, fuck off! Don't remind me of that.
That saved
I
him.
don't want to commentate on AF3 again after that. I got a massive stroke.
That was absolutely a good one. I'm having a lot of fun recently with the commentary, so I hope it stays this way until the end of the race. 10 laps there. Let me look at the chat if there's anything happened. There is Bernard Ski. Is it Joshua Barr? I think so. So hello there. It's good to see you, man. Somebody wrote me on the Discord. I need to check. Wait a second. If there is some feedback. I hope so. Not. No, it's a good one. Okay, it's nothing important.
Just checking out the lap times, we can see that, well, Bertrand is just away. He just pulled over a second over Ryan Whitlock on the last lap. In the meantime, we might see a fight at the very end between Ryan, Earl, and Shady, because they are Earl is improving over Ryan. Shady is currently the slowest of the three, but they're all bunched up together, and now we might see another kind of strategy popping up, which is the push to pass usage. Now, you're allocated throughout the race with 200 seconds worth of push to pass. And if you play your cars correctly, you might have a big bank of push to pass available for the very end, which might make the difference on these late, really late stages, going for the either podium or P2.
Yeah, I mean, 200 horsepower is a pretty big difference. Like, that's more than what my car has. It's insane.
Okay, I think we cannot check the number of push to passes on the overlay, but what I can do is now we can see the tire compound. Perfect. Like not on the stream actually, but yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was using for myself when we all were on the starting grid.
Good one, good one.
Yeah. So now, also, you had to be careful now with the push to pass as well. Yes, it's 200 extra horsepower, but you had to really be careful while handling it, because most of the references you have for the exit on the throttle will vary, since it's such a higher power all the way from the low RPM. It might send you into the shadow realm.
Yeah, so like when you're attacking the corner, you're gonna consider that you're gonna be attacking at a way higher speed, so you gotta like brake earlier. So if you don't, you're gonna spin, which is not a pleasant way of doing it.
It's perfect to have both of you here. I can just click at the different things and just don't be focused so much. I can just play with a lot of like data and camera angles, which is perfect. So thank you for that. As I think, can focus a little bit on L, or maybe we can show Shal just getting through the traffic.
Is that car missing a... What? The car just lap. Is he missing? Yeah, he's missing.
In the front wing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it so dark? Like
I think Ollie did something weird and not on purpose with the livery, and it looks like it doesn't reflect the light. And he said, "Oh, it's interesting. I'm gonna keep it this way."
Oh, fucking hell.
it's like extreme matte black.
Yeah, it's Vanta Black. I think it's the name of the color.
Yeah, Vanta Black.
Yeah.
Vanta Black.
Yeah, I think those M5 kids gonna be like fiending over that color.
Yeah, or either that or the set Ibizas. But we should be checking back on Earl Dog. He's within half a second now from Ryan.
That'd be a good idea.
Switch. No, we're gonna stay with Shalbatron, having an absolute advantage.
Okay, we don't have to be that incompetent. We are not the Formula 1 production team.
Oh, I think that the worst Formula 1 TV production was Azerbaijan 2017, I think, where they just were so drunk that they put the wrong name labels on the different drivers, and the lifetiming didn't work correctly. So it's and the race was also very messy. So
I'll up you one. I'll tell you which one was even worse. Monaco, the last race that Seth did on Monaco, had a single overtake done by him, and that's
Stroll.
where the Lance Stroll meme came from.
Yeah, I know.
That one.
Oh yeah.
It was bad as well.
That was bad.
Oh, that was bad. But forgetting about that, we have a battle in the hands. We have 6 laps to go, and it's going down to the wire. And Shetty actually had some big mistakes because he's 3 seconds away from this bunch.
Okay, this camera is maybe a little bit too much of a Gran Turismo. We're gonna switch to checking a lot of new angles, new ways to show. I like this camera, it's interesting. It's a little bit of a nerd moment from me, but push to pass is on. Aldang and Ryan having another chance to fight for P2. Ooh. Ryan making a mistake, turning very sharply.
Sorry, Ryan.
No, don't worry.
But you have to be aware, there's a penalty right there. If he goes way too wide, he might get penalized at least 2 seconds, because the penalty zone detection is right there.
That's interesting.
That's it?
Yeah,
I thought it'd be like 5.
No, it's either 2 or 3, depending on how wide you go.
5, I think it's a Monza chicane, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, the cockpit one is a banger. It slaps a lot. It's I love it.
Ooh, come on. Spending all of the push to back he has in every single exit.
Oh, no! It's big! Eldang just
Ah!
getting the.
Jesus,
Oh.
man, careful with the region.
God, Lee. What a rejoice.
Yeah.
That
Yo.
was something.
I didn't give him any lessons. He did a war criminal style like me. What are you on, Earl?
Somebody needs a villain when the villain is not on the track.
Oh, come on.
It's, you know, Juan, we can bring the bingo again and the black magic. The black magic happens. The universe doesn't like the empty space there. It needs to fill the void. So somebody has to be a villain.
I know.
And we didn't curse people today. We didn't curse.
Maybe I cursed Ahmad on the
He did.
beginning.
But like
Yeah.
slightly. It wasn't the Vonchik thing.
No, it wasn't like the last. It wasn't on beach. Yeah, it wasn't that kind of level. That was just another level. Of just, you know,
Long Beach was something, especially that
Yeah.
that last corner thing with Josh and yeah, where is Josh? Josh is not racing today. It's sad.
Yeah.
Where's
that's
Diego?
Yeah, as well.
it. Diego ain't racing either.
I hope we're gonna see them in the first proper race. But 20 drivers on the track, I'm taking that. It's perfect. Pre-season.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, this is good. Yes. But hopefully we have a nice, quiet, not a lot of crashes in Laguna Seca. Because, oh boy. As I said before, if we get a full grid on that one, it's gonna be a show, that's for sure. It could be even surpassed on Beach.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see what's gonna happen. For me, you know, it's I'm looking really forward to that, but maybe not to the amount of chaos that we saw in the Long Beach, because I want to be able to speak. I think the race we had at Charlotte in the last season, I was so much immersed into what was happening on the track that I forgot to like do the breaks for briefing, and I couldn't breathe in the middle of like the stream, and I had to like do a little bit of a breaks between what I'm saying, because I had a little bit of a tension. How you call that? Wait a second.
You mean like you dropped like blood pressure?
No. It's diaphragm. Yeah, my diaphragm was like really tensed, because like the good thing I've learned is you don't actually want to use your throat because you will manage to damage your throat when you scream. So you mostly use your diaphragm, so you just intensify what you are saying, and then you just try to modulate with the throat, and not like the I don't have the musical background in the singing, so it's a little bit harder, but I've managed to do that quite better, so I can scream a lot and my throat somehow still is okay mostly. So it's something you have to work a little bit, but this is from what I learned from listening the pro commentators speaking how they do that.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, but sometimes you don't control it. Sometimes you are just like and then you just. But that was actually from my diaphragm, so it's a little bit of nerdy thingy to do. But Carter Krause is. Getting us a little bit of a challenge. We don't have too much time to rest. 2 laps to go, and the Carter Krause is putting a lot of pressure on Mateusz, who had a very unfortunate stint. His first stint cost him a lot of a tire lifespan, and then he is now making a lot of mistakes in the second stint. and he might lose another position. He was a podium contender, and right now he's looking to fight for P6, which is not an optimal.
Yeah,
As Shabbatron would say.
He was quite clearly the second best option right there, but oh, wow.
Push to pass.
Pass for the wing.
It's like DRS.
Oh, Ryan Whitlock has gone wide. Yep, just sub.
But he
I believe he has gone wide, yes. Just barely though. Oh, what happened?
Oh, he got hit!
Oh!
He doesn't have the rear
No! Wait, Shady might catch up.
3 seconds behind.
That's unfortunate.
I think that's a meatball. That's a meatball, for sure.
Oh my god. What is he gonna do? He's gonna continue? Is he just gonna stop? If he
Yeah,
stops, it's gonna be worse for him.
Can you finish with a meatball?
You can, but you get a penalty.
Yeah, you can, but yeah. No, Shady is within a second as well. It's gonna overtake him quite easy.
Yikes.
And he continued. He doesn't have a rear wing.
Okay, so I guess he doesn't have him.
What happened? I think it's... I've lost the visuals on the race.
Oh.
Okay, the iRacing servers I think had a moment.
Oh, Ryan lost her on the exit.
Yeah.
He's out.
No, he's still going. He's still going. Let me see where Charles is. Charles will be finishing the race, so we're gonna switch to him for a while to announce the race winner. As he's approaching the last corner. There he is, the hero of the day, the best driver on the grid, Charles Bertrand. And Charles Bertrand wins the first feature race, actually a pre-season, but still an amazing one from him. Checkered flag. There he goes. And there is a very dramatic defense from Ryan Whitlock, driving with absolutely no rear wing.
He's driving the Peugeot.
Yeah, it's a Peugeot, exactly.
New prototype.
But what a shame. Come on, how can you do my teammate like that?
Shady Ahmed going there to get P2. And behind him, Earl Dunk taking sweet P3 there. And Ryan Whitlock finishing like an absolute mad lad without the rear wing. But Caleb Hoefling, half a second behind Carter Krause. The last lap is here. Does he have a push to pass there? Oh, he will finish behind him. Half a second.
Close.
Yeah.
Close.
It's close. Is P10 the last position in points? How we establish the points?
Yes,
I think
P10
P10.
is last position.
Okay.
It's Formula 1, basically like the FIA, 25, 2018 and so on.
The good one. Okay.
It's such a shame to Ryan as well. He had such a strong race today. He was going to finish P2 and he gets hit with that.
And I would like to just mention something I think missed, that Wąsik dropped to P9.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I don't see him making any mistakes, so that is interesting. So before we're gonna finish the stream, I just gonna play a little bit of the highlights with Earl Dunk and Gabriel Jones. That was a battle. That was intense.
Yeah, that was a really nice battle.
Some crashes. I think it's Boris and Quali, so no, that's not interesting. Ryan Taylor, let's see. Oh, it's just
Oh.
yeah. Another one from Ryan. Yeah, he struggled a little bit.
Is this no? I was going to say that's the one that he spun ahead of the Shady. where I overestimated the chances. Oh, there goes Joshua. That's the one.
Joshua had a little bit of intense moments, couple of times as he was the lapped car. I think it's Duvan and Miguel.
Yep.
Jesus, that was something, and I think that it's here. What happened to Ryan? Let me see.
He had a power outage.
Yeah, but
Really?
Wait, oh, that Ryan.
No,
Sorry,
no,
different
no,
Ryan.
not that Ryan.
different
Yeah.
Ryan.
Two Ryans.
Oh yeah, but this is the incident right here. Oh.
Jesus,
Luck up.
yeah. It's...
To be fair, at the speed that the car behind hit him, that's quite a low damage for
Yeah.
what it was. You know, it could have gotten a lot worse with the rear suspension.
So I think indeed the right strategy was primes to alts. I think the most of the field finished on the alternative optional tires, like top 3, all on the red stripes. The white stripes in the top 10 are like mostly in the lower top 10. P9, P10, and then P11. Miguel missing the points on the white tires. Then the red ones are, with the exception of Ryan and the Carter, they are just mostly in top 8 positions. And I think with this, we should be able to finish and end the stream. Because there is not much to do. We will be back with a proper stream next week, Laguna Seca, as Juan said. I don't know if I'll be commentating alone or I'll get some company, but we'll see. Thank you for streaming, for coming here, for streaming as well. Thank you, Juan, and thank you, Alex. That was a pleasure. And yeah, I'll see you the next week. You can say goodbye if you want to.
Bye.
Yeah.
Perfect. See ya.